time to prove what. No time, no time.
Fuck all that, nigga. We turn it up. So I just had to rebuild the studio from scratch. Like all my life type shit.
What's up?
Yo. Welcome to the platform Rap Wars. Let the people know who you are and where you come from.
What's up? It's your girl Vanna Versetti. I'm coming from Sacramento, live and direct. Shout out to Rap War. Shout out to my boy Bands. You feel me?
Yeah, that's what's up. And how'd you get the name Vanna? Is that like your real name or like a nickname?
It's definitely a nickname. I got it at work, and then a long time ago I used to do music, so it kind of just turned into a rap name and then a social media name.
Okay. Does it have like any meaning behind it?
No, it's just a nickname. It's shorter for my real name.
Okay, I feel that. Let's get into these questions right here.
Sure.
What's your neighborhood and how has it changed since you lived there?
So I grew up in close to Midtown. I grew up in Oak Park. It's definitely changed. It used to be real gritty and like crazy. But now it's like super gentrified. They redid Broadway and a lot of like the older housing. So it's definitely different now, but it's still the same though.
Okay, I feel that. So it's pretty much like a little different. Like you can see the small differences, but overall it's just like everything's pretty much the same.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
I feel what I feel. Okay. What is your absolute most hated intersection or freeway like interchange?
Freeway interchange. Probably when 50 turns into 80 West. It's always stuck. There's always traffic. It's always slow, and they're always working on it.
Oh, I feel that. So it's like it takes you forever to like get to somewhere.
Yeah, and it's a small little section, and it's like a curve, and like you're going from 99, and you can go to 50, and then it turns into 80 West, and so on and so on.
Yeah, no, I feel that for sure. Okay. Tacos 1986 or Leo's Tacos? Or do you have like a secret spot you go to like eat like a taco
Um,
truck?
There is one spot. It's on La Grande. It's right outside of my brother's like auto body shop. There's like a whole little section right there. I don't know their name, but they're there, I think, Tuesday through Saturday. And those tacos are the best. Like I've posted them before, and I need to get their social media, but I love their tacos. Super good.
Yeah, that's what's up right there. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. It's the Rap Wars platform. We got Vanna on, so make sure y'all tap into her too. Okay. Yeah, I be trying like this one taco spot right here over here. It's on some Tampa. But it's pretty good though.
Okay.
Yeah, they got some good food right there. Okay. How do you handle like earthquakes, and what is your experience with the big one?
Honestly, being here my whole life, I've never experienced like no earthquake. I know they have them a lot, like more towards the Bay Area, but not really here in Sacramento. At least not me anyway. So I've been very lucky.
Okay, so you never like felt any like small earthquakes either?
I think maybe once, like it shook like our plant holder that was hanging up on the ceiling, but that was about it. We've been very blessed.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, hopefully that one. Have you seen that on the San Andreas movie?
Yes, I love that movie. I love it.
Yeah, hopefully it don't go down like that, like in the future. It
I
should be crazy.
know. I would hate for that. We'd be swimming with the sharks. I'd be gone for sure.
I know, most definitely, especially over there in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole Bay Area would be like taken down off side of them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Bay.
Yeah, shout out to them, most definitely. What's the best route you take to the LAX? Like on Friday afternoon?
I wouldn't even know. I've only driven there. I've never driven to like or flew in or like needed to go to LAX. So
Okay, so you've been
you
to
would have
like
to tell
LA a few
me.
times?
Yeah, no, for sure. I have a cousin that lives out there. Shout out to him. He lives in West Hollywood, so I was a couple years ago. I spent some time out there with him, and it was pretty fun. And then I've driven like gone to Disneyland and stuff like that.
Okay, I feel that most that. Okay,
Hmm.
do you believe in aliens?
I do. I do. I think they're everywhere.
Have you ever had like those like weird experiences, or have you ever seen like a spacecraft just fly through the air or something like that?
Um, no, I haven't. But if I did, I'd probably definitely be freaking out.
I don't know, most that. No, me neither. I never seen like no spacecraft and all. Just those videos they be posting like on
Yeah.
Instagram and that. But I don't know. Like I heard like the government like they just released like some photos of some spacecraft. So I don't know. I feel like it might be true, or it might have like some like new future like technology going on that we don't even know
Yeah,
about.
it could be, or it could be just like a little hoax or something or a distraction. I know
Right.
a lot of people be into like the conspiracy theories. I always like to read them just for entertainment. I try to take everything with a grain of salt, but I think that it is cool. And if they are out there, or even if we have new technology, I still think that's pretty dope.
Most definitely. I feel that. I feel that. Okay, and if you could choose like one spot to like go on a vacation, where would it be?
Um, Internationally, it would probably have to be the Philippines. I think it's one of the most beautiful places on the earth.
I feel that like on a beach somewhere.
Yeah, I heard they have like pink sand beaches and they have black sand beaches. I heard it's really beautiful, and I love the food, so it's a win-win for me.
I don't know, most definitely. I feel that for sure. For sure.
Mhm.
Okay, do you believe in ghosts?
Yes, I do.
You ever had like a experience with it, like a paranormal, some paranormal happened to you?
Yeah. One time I had this friend, and I don't know if it was because it was like around Halloween time or whatever, but we went to downtown, and I guess there was like this abandoned house, and we parked right into the street light, and it went out as soon as we parked, and then it lit back up, and then it had like a 6 foot fence around it,
Yeah.
and I remember looking in the window, and everything was all like pitch black, and then next thing we know, something like we seen like something move in the window, and the light turned on, and then it turned off. And then I remember like after that, I always felt like for a little bit that something came back with me. Like I would hear things in my home, TV would turn on and be white noise, stuff like that, just
Oh,
random.
shit, yeah, some spooky shit and all.
Yeah, no, it was definitely scary.
No, most def, yeah. No, I never, none of that shit ever happened to me. But I do be fucking with those paranormal activity movies though. Like, yeah, they're
Yeah, I
pretty
like
cool.
those. I like those. I
Okay.
like. I'm a big horror fan. If you can't tell, so I
Oh,
love
yeah.
Ghostface and I love scary movies, stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. Ghostface is cool. I'm on like, I have to like rewatch the whole like, what's it called, movies, because I guess the new one just came out, so I'm like on the fourth one right now.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. I really liked the second segment. I guess is it 6 and 7? I like how they
Yeah.
brought like a lot of the old lore from the first like 5 into the new one, and they connected it, and it was like really really well interwoven. So I thought that was really cool cuz when they do sequels it's not always good, or they do reboots and they suck. So,
Oh, yeah. No, for real. Yeah, I definitely got to catch up to that. Okay,
mhm.
let's get into life experience. Where were you born and raised?
I was born here in Sacramento, and I was raised here in Sacramento. I spent a lot of time all over the city, all over South Sac, Midtown, downtown, the North area. But I was always, blessed that my parents owned their house there in Oak Park, and then I spent a lot of time in the Bay Area as a kid too, in Daly
Okay.
City. Mhm.
Okay, so you were born like in you said in the Bay Area?
No, I was born in Sac. I was born in Sac, but I
Okay.
have family members that are from Daly City, which is in South San Francisco, and I spent a lot of like weekends and stuff growing up there. Probably from like the time I was like 12 until about 18, and then any time that I spent in the Bay Area after that was like stuff that I just did on my own. But
Yeah.
I spent a lot of weekends out there, going out to eat, taking in the scenery, visiting their family and stuff like that. So.
Okay, okay. And like how was like the environment out there, like growing up in
Um,
the North Side California?
Like out here, I feel like it's the same as anywhere. Sacramento's a little bit on the slower side, definitely. But it's just like any other place you go to. There's the hoods, there's the nice areas, the rich area. Same thing with the Bay Area. And just depends on where you go. Um, it's the same thing, but super fast paced, especially in the Bay. It's definitely slower here. I know a lot of people are coming from the Bay Area and from down south, and they're settling here. Um, so I don't know. I felt like it was pretty normal.
Okay, so pretty chill out there. Like nothing really like happening like violently or like s- any of that.
No, no, I don't think so. Not that I could remember.
All right. And when you started going to school, like how was that like grade wise?
Um, School was cool. I did pretty well, and I liked it. I always had fun. I'd probably say my middle school years were the best. I had a lot of fun at Cal Middle School. That's where I went to school. A lot of my friends from the neighborhood went there, and then after high school, we kind of split up and went to different high schools. But and the high school was fun. I was kind of like more chill then, and I worked half of like high school, probably like from junior and senior year. I worked, so I only went to school half day because I had ROP.
Okay, what's ROP?
It's like a program where like you can get credit for working a job.
All right.
Mhm.
Okay, so you were working like at an early age, like during
Mhm.
your teens.
Yep.
Um,
Yep. I've been
what'd you
working
work
since
as?
my my first like job, my dad owned an auto body shop, so I was like detailing cars and sending them down, getting ready for paint. And then like my first like real job, like with the check, not paid cash on the table, was at Little Caesars Pizza.
Oh, okay. So you were pretty much like running it up and all, getting your money before
Yeah.
you like turned to adult and all.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up right there. All right, so you went to high school in Sacramento.
Yes.
Okay, like so what kind of like people you would hang around with? Like, what was your friend group like?
Um, I kind of hung out with everybody. I kind of knew everybody. I have different friends. I have friends from my neighborhood that grew up in the hood, and then I have like, see where I went to school. It was very, very diverse. They had like all kinds of people coming because it's in Land Park, which is like a little bit of a nicer area, but it's like maybe like 10 minutes from the hood or like a five, you know what I mean, 5 minute drive, 10 minute drive, depending which way. So you had everybody from all walks of life there. So I got a lot of like diversity. I hung out with like the ravers and like I knew some of the people on the football team, other artists, people that want to do music, people that paint, stuff like that. Poetry, like poets, everybody, just kind of everybody.
Oh, okay, so you're pretty much like cool with everyone. Like,
Hmm.
if they were cool, you were cool with them and all.
Yeah, we had different classes together, and they divided us into groups. I was in like the arts and media group, because they have like different sections or whatever that if you want to like study certain like electives and stuff and get you ready for college. So I was in like arts and media. So I was in like art. I took art for 2 years. I took Spanish. I took piano. So I met all those kind of people, and then your
Yeah.
core classes. So it was cool.
Oh, okay, so you're pretty much in all these like creative classes and all. Like, would you say that you were the creative type, like growing up too? Like, would
Uh,
you do painting? Would you paint or like try rapping at all?
yeah, I actually started rapping when I was really young. My brother's an artist here from Northern California. And I did music. I recorded my first song when I was 9, so I definitely did that. I like to paint. I like to draw. I do nails. I always loved poetry. That was always one of my favorite things. So I've always been around like art, film, fashion. That's always been an interest for me.
That's fire right there. Okay. So you started rapping like at an early age. Did you take it serious?
For a little bit, I did. It's kind of more so like I just wanted to be like my brother, so I was trying to do whatever with him and like go to the studio and like get the behind the scenes kind of thing. And
Yeah.
then I dropped a mixtape when I was like 17 for my senior project, and then I did a little bit of like music here and there. I actually, because of my brother, I was able to get on a couple different albums, and I was actually able to do a song with Matt Black. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he has songs with like Burner and the Jacka, a lot of like Bay Area artists, and we got
Oh,
to
that's
open up
fire.
for Burner. So it was pretty cool. Like I've had like a bunch of different experiences.
Hey, that's dope right there, most def. Okay, so your brother had like all these connections already.
Yeah, yeah, because he's been doing music since he was young too, and we have a big age gap. We're about 7 years apart. So by the time he already got his foot through the door, I was right there ready to go with him.
Yeah, that's dope right there. And how was that like that exposure, like getting to perform at a burner show?
It was fun. I loved it. I got to meet a lot of people. I still have some of the footage, which I'm gonna probably put back up later on. But I kind of like took it down or whatever. But it was super fun. I love networking and meeting people. So that's why I'm always at a local rap show too, because I love meeting people and like seeing the new artists and like the new talent coming up.
Most def. And did you gain like more recognition because of that? Like, you have more of a big fan base, or like, do people know you more as a rapper now?
Um, I don't. I feel like if you know me, you know me. You know I did used to do music, but it's not something that I really like focused on. Because like adulthood came and like things kind of got in the way, and I couldn't really focus on that. So like, but I did meet a lot of people through the music, and I still have music connections. Um, but I feel like it's just mostly just from networking, like meeting people and like going places and like going to events.
Right, right. No, that's fair. Like, okay, so that's not like your main focus right now.
No, that's something that I'm actually starting to jump back into. What I really want to focus on is like kind of like what you do, but more so like Sacramento based. And I just feel like we have so much talent out here, whether you're a hair artist, a nail artist, a rap artist, a producer, and I feel like we just don't get the love that we deserve. So like I want to create a platform or something, or like a hub where people can go and find out where all the new and like the latest is at. Kind of get their
Oh,
shine.
yeah, yeah. No, that'll be dope, right? For sure, for sure. Get like all these like Sacramento Bay Area artists on your platform. I can see that for sure. Have you heard of Jaylee's? I think Jaylee's, or something. She's like a
Delete.
podcaster out there. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, I've seen her on the No Jumper and stuff like that, but I've seen like her clips or whatever.
Do you be like rocking with her content? Is she like big over there in Sacramento?
Um, I don't know. I haven't really heard too many people talk about her, like from my side, but I'm sure she is. I don't really know her, other than what I've seen on like No Jumper and like with Whack 100 and like all of like Adam 22 and stuff. But I'm sure she's pretty big. She obviously has a platform, so shout out to her. Like
Right.
that, I think that's cool.
Yeah, most yeah, for sure, for sure. I know like the EBK like thing is like big over there, like EBK Bull, that type
Mhm.
of music and all. Like, does it like has it influenced you at all? Like, have you seen like a lot of artists trying to like follow that wave?
Yeah, yeah, there are a lot of artists that are trying to follow that wave. A lot of upcoming talent coming from that side too, from Stockton. A couple of my friends is from out that way, and like, but even then, they still have their own sound. But I do see the influence, and I do see a lot of people coming out that way, and I think that's pretty cool too.
Yeah, most definitely. I feel that for sure. Okay, and have you ever like used any like I know like being creative, like just with anything, like people tend to get into drugs and all. Have you ever like done any like hardcore drugs or like even like maybe just regular?
No, I mean, I've drank here and there, and like maybe dibbled and dabbled, like smoked weed and stuff, but no, not really. I do, it's around. I've been to like different kind of events, from like hip hop events and like rave events and stuff like that. I know it's big in like that community, but no, not really. No.
Oh, okay, so you tend to like stay away from those like type of drugs.
Yeah, yeah. I'm mostly sober, or I'll have a drink, but that's about it.
Okay, you don't smoke like weed at all.
Every once in a while I will. I used to be a real big weed smoker when I was a teenager, and then I kind of just grew out of that habit.
Oh, okay, for sure, for sure. Okay, you were talking about earlier that you're from the hood. Like like what hood are you like from? Are you actually like in a gang?
Oh no, no. I'm not in a gang, but I do have family members and like friends that are from like different neighborhoods, and but it's just, I would say, like I'm kind of like hood adjacent. I know a lot of like a lot of the people around, but it was never like oh, I'm a gang member and like I'm like doing putting in work and doing this and that, you know. Just kind of something that I was just around. I'm just like there.
Yeah, like it was just all around you, huh? So would you
hmm
hang around with like gang members at all? Like back then?
I've known a few, and like I said, I have a couple family members like that were a part of the lifestyle, but have since either got out or are no longer with us. Rest in peace to them. So like, of course, like I was around that, but personally, myself, that was never like my thing. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be part of this and that. Like, you know.
Yeah, most def. I feel that for sure. Okay, and
Mhm.
also like being from like your area, you said that like from hood and all. So would it get like dangerous at times, or like would you ever have to like fight at all? Like say
Um,
like in the high school days.
I didn't fight in like high school. I've always just kind of like avoided every like drama or whatever. I was mostly just cool with everybody. But I've gotten to a few like after high school. But that's not really my thing. And then, going to events and stuff, there's been like shootouts and stuff, and we had to run or like, we're trying to get up out of there. But it's not like something I went looking for. I was like, oh yeah, I'm finna fight this. I'm very like chill and I'm very easygoing and I like to have a good time. And like I don't deal with that. To me, I feel like it's kind of a little negative. Um, so I try to stay away.
Okay, no, so that for sure.
hmm
Okay, and did you end up graduating high school?
Yes, I did.
And did you go to college after that?
Um, yeah, I was studying to be a pharmacy technician. I didn't really like it, so I kind of dropped out. And then currently, I am studying to be an accountant. And then I did get my nail license, so I am certified and licensed by the state of California.
Oh, okay, so this was all just recent.
hmm Yeah.
All right. How old are you?
Me? I'm
Yeah.
33.
Oh, okay, okay. So, you ended up getting your nail license, or did you start like getting clients afterwards, building the business?
Yeah. I that's what I do on the side. I have my full-time job. I work for the city of Sacramento, so I do that, and then I do nails on the side. I work in a salon in Folsom. It's a men's salon. And I do like hands and feet there, and then I do mobile service for like other clients, like elderly clients or like disabled. I go to their house and I perform manicures and pedicures or acrylic services for them, and then I work also out of my home.
Okay, okay. What's acrylic services?
Acrylic, like acrylic nails, like
Yeah.
extensions, forms, things like that. And I also make press on nails.
Oh, okay, okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so you'd be like into like that whole thing. Like, how much do you guys usually charge, like for a whole, like, I guess like a pedicure or something like that?
It depends. It could be anywhere between 25 and $65. It just kind of depends on what you need or what you want. If I'm doing like a whole like construction, I know other people charge more, but luckily I don't have to pay booth rent because I work out of home. Or um, if it's like a home service and I'm going to their house to perform like a manicure and a pedicure or like a full set and a pedicure, then those prices go up. That's like starting at 150 to 200 because travel and then
Oh,
coming to their home after hours fees. So I do stuff like that.
oh yeah, most stuff like making it more convenient and all for them.
hmm
Okay, so you pretty much be running up like a bag off of that.
Uh, yeah, yeah, I can.
Right? That's dope right there. Okay, so do you have like anything else like you do on the side also, or is that like your main like job right now?
Um, my main job is with the city, and then that's like my side hustle. When I was in nail school, I did sell like makeup and lashes. That was something that I did. I'm working on a new vending machine business idea that I have, and I just
Oh,
started my social media journey.
okay, like what like those vending machines that you see like outside and all?
Yeah, I want to do a specialized one for like beauty products, and I want to put it in the airport.
Oh, all right. Hey, that's dope right there. Definitely
Yeah,
could get a lot of people buying it for sure. Okay, does it
yeah.
like cost to like get one of those spots or what? Like do you have to have like
Um,
licenses?
That I'm not sure. Like I said, it's still in the works. It's something that I've been brainstorming and like working toward and saving for. So I'm still like doing my research, but that's like the main goal. And I want to put it in like LAX. I want to put one in SFO and like Sacramento, maybe even Vegas. Because I think about all the times that I've been traveling, or like my friends are traveling, and we're like, oh, we need nails or we need lashes, and it's like it would be super convenient to have that there, and that's what I want to provide to the ladies. Because we gotta look our best.
Oh yeah, most definitely. No, for real, for real. I don't really like see that out here though, but that definitely is a good idea
Yeah.
for sure, for sure. Okay, all right. And going back to your music and all, like, how's like your music process? Like when you do come up with a song, do you do freestyling or do you be writing it down?
I like to write, and if I can, I like to have a notebook. I'm like real old school with it. I know a lot of people use their phones, but I love pen and paper. That's always my favorite. And I just try to go through it. Sometimes it'll come to me when I'm driving, or sometimes like when I'm just out and about, or if I'm at my friend's house and like they're recording to their music because they have like a little home studio and stuff like that. Um, I'll sit there and we're just vibing and like I'll start writing.
That's dope right there. And how long does it usually take you to make a song?
It depends. Usually I can get a verse down in like 10 minutes,
All right,
but
so pretty fast and all.
yeah, yeah. To make a song, if I'm doing like a full like 316s and stuff, that kind of takes me a few days just because I'm always constantly doing something and like working. But if I'm just sitting there, I could do it. And then it's like, or I gotta make a hook or I gotta find the right beat. I don't want to be off beat.
Yeah, I feel that. Trying to like perfect it and
Mm-hmm.
just have it ready.
Yep.
Okay, okay. And so you said you wanted to do like interviews too on podcasts. Have you done any in the past?
No, I haven't. But that's definitely something that I've been looking into and like want to get into. Just because like I'm always like around different artists and different people, and I think it'd be cool to catch the behind the scenes. As is, I already record like what's going on and like post to social media, or like I'll save it for an archive to send to them later for them to post on their page. So I think, you know, being able to get like one of the first interviews that they do when they're coming up, I think that would be super cool to do.
Just when they were like someone underground and all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, stuff. Okay. And what are you like working on like towards right now? Like, what are you trying to do? What are your goals?
Um, right now, I'm just trying to save so I can work on my business, like my vending machine. I do want to go back to school in the fall. So I'm going to be working on that, making sure I got everything right, and just building my social media platform. I took a step back for a little bit last year, and now I'm like, okay, I'm ready to hit the ground running. And I want to network, meet as many people as I can, record as many shows as I can, try to see what artists I can meet, people I can link up with, maybe jump back into music. So,
Mhm. All right, so you're just trying to build up, get more recognition and all.
hmm
Gotcha. Gotcha. So, okay, on your post, you say it's not what you look at that matters; it's what you see. What does that saying mean to you?
um, it's kind of like when you take a look at art. If you ever been to a local, like your museum or something, everybody's gonna have like their interpretation. And it's like we can all be looking at it, but everybody's gonna see what they see in their mind. So it's whatever you think and what it makes you feel.
Most definitely. I haven't been in like to a museum since so long. It's like, sure gotta like probably go back and all.
Yeah,
But
you
I feel
should.
what you're saying on that.
Yeah, no, definitely you should. I get a lot of good ideas when I see like different artwork, and it also gives me a peace of mind. And then it gives me like inspiration because I see other artists, and it's just like whenever I don't feel like creating, or I don't feel like, oh, maybe I'm not good enough or something, I'll go and see somebody else, and I'm like, okay, if they can do it, I could do it. They had to probably push through the same thing. So, you know,
Yeah, just give you like a little motivation, a boost.
definitely.
All right, all right. On one of your posts, you see yourself like posing in front of a Draco the Ruler mirror. Where was that picture taken?
I took that at the mural in LA. I took it a few years ago when I went on a trip out there, and his music is just something that's always resonated with me. I have a pet gecko. His name is Draco. I'm kind of like I guess like a
Uh,
big fan or whatever. But that's why I took it.
Okay, that's what's up. Are you a big fan of like Jacob the Ruler's like music?
Yeah, yeah. I like his music. I love the Sting Team. I love a lot of LA music too. I fuck with LA for real.
Oh yeah, most how'd you feel when he passed away?
That was like really sad for me. Um, it's just sad to see his come up and like everything that he'd been through fighting his cases and stuff because I had followed it for a while. And then like for him to like shoot up to stardom and then to be taken away, it just was like, and then him being so young, it's very unfortunate, you know?
Yeah, most A lot of people, I guess, that don't like him, they say like it was bound to happen for him, like dissing a whole city because like Inglewood and all, he was just beefing it with a lot of people, YG. So do
Yeah.
you feel like YG is responsible for his death?
Um, I mean, that's what I've seen people saying online. I don't want to say anything because I really don't know, but that's what everybody's saying. So online.
Oh no, for real. Yeah, most Def, and then a lot of like I guess like Bloods too, like dissing him too after the fact, after he died. So who knows if he had like something to do with it or just some random blood. But that shit's crazy. I heard like I think Rafi the Plug, his brother, is like
Mhm.
suing like that whole show he performed at and all, suing Snoop Dogg. So I don't know, he might get a bag off of that too. Rafi the Plug from like Draco's death.
Yeah. I
That
mean,
shit.
hopefully, I mean, that's the least that they can do, you know?
I'm not for real, for real. Do you feel like Rafi the Plug is like holding it down for Draco right now?
Yeah, I think so. I see a lot of him like posting like different merchandise, putting out different music, working with different artists, keeping his name alive, and I think that's pretty dope. I mean, if that would have happened to my sibling, that would have been the same way too.
I'm not for real, for real. Okay, bro. What type of artists are like big from your city right now that are like
What
just
artist?
rising up?
Um, I know a lot of people love Mozzie. Shout out to Tim. He's from my neighborhood. He's from Oak Park. A lot of people love him. He's probably like one of the biggest. Um, and then everybody else is just kind of like they're making noise and stuff. We got a lot of good talent though, coming up. So there's like new people coming, but he's probably the biggest right
All right,
now.
I'm almost there. Nah, I fuck with his music too. Mozzie, yeah,
Mhm.
he's done like collabs with like LA artists too that I fuck with. So
Yeah.
yeah, he's a cool one right there. Okay, you also posted on I think another photo and then
Mhm.
caption pretty in real life. It's all love and peace till it ain't. Can you elaborate more on that?
um, I feel like, well, Pretty in Real Life, it came from the JT lyric from the song with Stunna Girl. I love Stunna Girl. Shout out to her. Shout out to JT. I love JT. And then It's All Peace and Love Till It Ain't. I feel like for me, it's like it's all good until it's not all good, until it's like funky or until it's a problem or until, things are all bad. So kind of just got to respect it and love it until it's not.
Nah, for real, for real. That's real right there. There's a lot of things go good for you, like for a while, and then all of a sudden, like it just goes bad out of nowhere.
Yeah, I've had a mix of both, and I've learned to enjoy while I'm up and enjoy when I'm down. You know what I mean? A lot of people talk about they past, they present, they talk about when they're up or down, but they never talk about enjoying the in between. So I always try to enjoy it.
100 right there for sure. So I seen you posted "The World Is Yours" on your IG too.
Mhm.
Um, what do those words mean to you?
It means everything to me. I feel like the world is yours. I feel like it is mine. I feel like that's something that you should kind of like think about for yourself because there's so much out there and there's that you can go and get and you can create for yourself and you can manifest and that's something that I believe in it so much I have a
I'm all,
tattoo. You can't really see it, I gotta be
all
redone, but it says it,
yeah, that's
so
dope
it's
right
just
there.
something I
Yeah, I
live
got a
by.
tattoo there too. That's what's up right there. So you got like a whole like arm tattoo. I see.
Yeah, I have a sleeve
Is
that
that
I
the
started. So there's like
is
a
that the
bunch of
only
different
tattoos
ones.
you got?
I have these, and then I have a diamond behind my ear, and then I have my niece's name. But I'll have
All
more
right, all right.
soon.
Would you ever get like a face tattoo?
I want to, but I probably won't. I'm too scared.
Oh yeah, like you feel like it's like a real job stopper and all. Like you wouldn't be able to get a
No,
career off of that.
I don't even think it's just like a job stopper. I just think for me, like, the things that I want to do and the career that I'm working towards too, like I want to keep it, um, I want to be presentable. It's not that people with face tattoos aren't, but there's like a negative connotation of stereotype. So I
Oh
guess
no,
it
for real,
can,
no, I
it
feel that.
can, but I think it just depends on where you're at and where you're going with it, you know. But
Yeah,
I wouldn't
no, I
not
feel
hire
that
nobody with
because
a face tattoo.
yeah, because every time like I try to like I don't know get just a regular job, just some like regular like I don't know. It seems like the manager just looks at me like differently, Like I don't know. It feels like they're just I don't know. That should just be a trip. Like I got one like right here now, but then
Oh,
sometimes
okay.
I'll just have to like cover it up.
Yeah, I think that's unfortunate, and I think it's something that they need to like
Oh, I'll
stop
charge it right now.
doing. And I hate that.
Hold on. Hold on. Okay, okay. I feel that right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So have you ever got like a gel tattoo, or have you ever been to jail?
No, not unless you count like a DUI. I went to the drunk tank here in Sacramento for a DUI. It wasn't my fault. It was just like a whole other thing. Kind of something that happened between me and my sister, and I got taken in. Um, but that was about it. I spent a couple hours in there. And then
Oh,
my friend, as far as tattoos, her man had just got out and he was trying to make some extra money. So this is one of them.
okay. I feel that. So the rest of them are like from the tattoo shop and all.
Yeah, yeah. I have this one's done by IBH, which is inspired by Hate, IBH Ink. Shout out to Angel. Shout out to you, bro. And then the rest I think is like Savage Ink. Manuel, he did mine. He did these, he did that. And then this one is another like homeboy. Eddie did that one. I haven't seen him since I got my tattoo, but IBH is gonna go back and redo everything for me and finish my sleeve.
Hey, that's what's up right there. For sure, for sure.
Hmm.
All right, all right. You also posted a video of yourself, and at the bottom it says 26 so far.
Hmm.
So that was that when you were like 26 when you posted that.
No, that was like 2026. So this is I haven't made a post since like August of last year, and I wanted to try to catch up the last few months of my life or the first few months of 2026. So I tried to squeeze a few photos in there. There's so many more, and it was so long, so I just did what I could.
All right, I feel that for sure. Okay. So how's your mentality changed from like 18 to like now? Like you feel like you do stuff differently like in your daily life?
Definitely. Definitely has changed. I've definitely grown and I've definitely matured. I always was kind of mature growing up. I kind of had to grow up fast in my household, but so it kind of set a foundation for me. But I definitely don't react to things how I used to. I think a lot about what I'm going to say or how I'm going to speak to somebody. And I try to like be more empathetic and more compassionate. So it definitely has changed, and I'm very grateful for that. What? I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, it's probably blocking the thing right here. Okay, and so I was saying, what advice would you give like people that are younger than you that want to do the same thing as you, wants to take that
Um,
creative route?
I would say just follow your dream and follow your instinct. Don't let nobody talk you out of doing what you want to do. Don't listen to nobody. You know what vision you have in your mind and execute that and do it that way. And you're gonna, even if nobody likes it, and even if you fail, quote unquote, just keep moving because somebody's gonna like it. You're gonna learn. It's always gonna be a lesson, and you can see how you could do it better. So don't stop.
Hey, yeah, make sure y'all tap into that for sure. Okay, and so you got anything like new coming up?
For me, I'm probably gonna start working on some music and I'm probably gonna start posting more videos of me like actually rapping. I'm gonna start previewing verses and stuff like that, and then I'm gonna try to see what I can do and see who will give me a couple of interviews with my new artist, with the new artists that I know, and like my friends, and see if they'll sit down and do one-on-ones with me. I'm definitely gonna start doing like lives. I'm gonna try to do like an opinion-based one, kind of like hanging out with me on a Friday or Saturday night, playing music and just like kind of getting people's opinions and see what's going on and what their thoughts are. Little Q&A, stuff like that.
Oh, it's like music reviews and all.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, and like those podcasts, are you trying to like start off with like the virtual ones or like do like an in-person one?
I'm probably gonna try to do both, but I really want to do like sit downs and do in person. Because I do have my own space, and the way that my house is set up, I kind of have it set up. I have a lot of like pictures and like artwork, and I would like to display like the inside of it so people could see and they kind of get like my personality. And then that way they could have, they'll have like a real sit down one on one.
All right, that'll be dope. I for sure could send you like some artists that I know your way and all. Probably get an
Oh
interview with
yeah,
them and I'll top it up.
yeah, no, that I would really, really appreciate it. Anything that you need me to post to, any new interviews, anything that's coming up, let me know and I'll post for you too. We can network, bro. I'm down.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I think I got like a podcast coming up, so that would be cool if I have to have you on and all. So I'll hit you up about that too.
I'm down. Just let me know. I'm ready. I'll be there.
All right. Okay, this is the Rap Wars platform. Let the people know where they can find you and all that, your socials,
uh,
YouTube.
Follow me at Call Me Venna. It's CALLMEVENNA. Call me Venna. My name is Venna Versetti. Thank you, Rap Wars, for having me, and I really appreciate the opportunity.
You already know. This was the Vanna interview. Make sure y'all tap into it. It'll be out on my channel like in a few days. It's Rap Wars. Until next time, we out of here. Peace out, everyone.
Peace.
All right, make sure you tomorrow or something like that. Peace.
No time, no time, no time to prove
Hey, one nigga.
what. No time, no time, no time.
Fuck all that, nigga. We turn it up, so I just had to rebuild the studio from scratch. Like all my life type shit.